Something happened, so we're gonna see them change on a utility pole, I guess. Not too sure how or what happened, but we only can go so far. The wires like right in front of me. But you guys can see those Eversource trucks over there. Kind of dark, but why is it so dark? Guess there's no light over there. I'll show you guys what I see. So they got that pole suspended in the air. It's a pretty big project. So I guess the object of the game is to take that pole out, put a new pole in its place, and then secure that pole to the new pole, then eventually transfer the wires over. So we got Verizon. Hey, what's up, man? So what happened? Somebody said a crane hit that. Did a crane hit that for real? Wow. So that's what my information was. I didn't want to say that. No, you can say what you want to say.
No, I don't want to say it.
No, okay. But somebody told me a crane hit that. I don't know how. You might be making a turn or something. We don't know.
I guess he's not supposed to be on this path.
Oh, this is not a truck route.
Exactly.
So normally what they're supposed to do before they drive the crane anywhere, they're supposed to have a surveyor come out, check the roadway, and see what's the safest path for the crane to take.
Yeah.
And then hopefully the guy has enough experience to relate to the crane operator. This is the proper road to take. This is the one you don't take.
Yeah.
And a lot of times that's not happening. So, yeah. It's interesting though.
They're working as fast as they can.
Well, yeah, you can't rush this. This is delicate, so you don't want to be.
There's a lot going on here. This electric live wires.
Right. So you got Verizon, you got Eversource. It's interesting though. The good thing is I don't think anybody lost any power. At least I don't think so.
No, there's like generators and stuff now.
They got, you can't walk down there though, can you?
You can walk straight down this path right
Yeah.
here. You can't walk on the other side, so if you want to get to the other side, just walk straight.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right, it's not a lot.
Right.
The ramp isn't available right now, but you can walk straight along here.
Gotcha, yeah. I may walk in the other side, just get another view. Just to see what's, yeah.
Go straight down. Just
Yeah.
be careful.
Don't go where the cones are. Yeah, I got you. Appreciate it. All right, man, I'll be back later on, but I see you. All right, cool. This is old New England Baptist Hospital. I used to work there many years ago. Wow. So let's get another view from the other angle where the pole is, like I said, allegedly, because a couple of people told me a crane came by and knocked the pole down. But usually they're pretty good on the information they give me. But I always still say allegedly because facts do change, stories do change. Facts stay the same, I should say. So that's the pole up there. That's the new pole that he's put in the ground. Still a lot of work to do. Stay out of harm's way in case something does drop and fall and roll and arc and spark and all that good stuff, because stranger things have happened in the past, and with the skill level of certain people, we don't know what can happen. But that is very delicate work, though. I've seen it done before. You're basically hoisting up the entire pole while you put a new pole in the ground. Now, once they get that pole stable enough, they probably won't do it tonight, but all those wires on this pole have to get transferred to that pole. So typically what they do is they put that pole next to that pole and bolt it together with some members of wood and stuff and hook it up that way. But it's interesting though. So you got this is Verizon right here, but I think you got Eversource as well. So take a quick walk down to this intersection here. So they're gonna try to get this finished by tonight, at least get temporarily on Fisher Ave, by the way, if you're not too sure where this is located. I'm at Parker and Fisher Ave. And some people call this Roxbury, some people call it Mission Hill, but it's technically Roxbury. A lot of interesting things. What's happening? That's Eversource over there. Like I said, I don't know how the crane hit that pole. I could not even elaborate on that because I don't know. The pole is technically on the sidewalk. I don't know if it was a height clearance issue or I don't know. I'm pretty sure Channel 5 or Channel 7 might have some information on it. I seen stranger things. You know, this is not too bad. I seen a lot worse. So Fisher Ave is, as you can see, it's closed off until further notice. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but the New England Baptist, this used to be the School of Nursing on this side over here, right behind this building here, or this building here too. Years and years and years and many years, this used to be the School of Nursing. That building right there, which is 70 Parker Hill Ave, used to belong to New England Baptist, which I think it still does. But there's tunnels, or there still is tunnels, that come out of this building. They go underground to this building. Then when you come in that building, they go underground and they go into that building. Now, the last 20 years, they blocked off the other side to this building, but the tunnel still remains because they run power lines through there. I've been to that tunnel many times. I think it's locked off from this side because I don't know if they use this building for now, but this used to be like a hotel suite for people who have hip and knee surgery and their loved ones need to stay overnight. They put them in this here for like a hotel. And then sometimes nurses and doctors who were on call were staying there as well. Then if they ever had a blizzard or a snowstorm and you couldn't go home and come back, they still use that for the same purposes. I'm pretty sure they probably still do, but I don't know. It's been many years, so things have changed. I don't know if they use it for now, but back then they did for sure. There's just a little insight of, you know, some people who went to the old school of nursing, they probably, well, they could be in their 50s. Yeah, well, it's possible. And they might remember the old school of nursing back in the day. 70 Parker Hill Ave, that's pretty much office space in there. At least it was when I was there. Like I said, things changed. I don't know what's in there now. One day I venture in there and see what's going on. So you got a bucket truck. You got Eversource got one of their, I don't know if you call it a clam truck, grabber truck, one of those hoisting trucks. So this truck here does multi things. It has a bucket and you could put a reel of cable on the back. And if you ever seen them, have you ever seen them do that? Sometimes when they're stringing a line of cable across, you see a Verizon truck. He'd be on the bucket, but he'd be running the cable at the same time. Like I don't know if I did a video of it. I probably didn't. But he'll spool the cable and run it from pole to pole down the whole length. You know, it's just kind of cool. And this particular truck, I don't think it has outriggers on it. This one doesn't have them. Some do have them, some don't. This one I don't think it has it. If it does have them, they're probably hidden somewhere. So they're gonna, and it's something you gotta take your time. You can't rush. You gotta kind of take your time doing this. You don't want to be rushing because haste makes waste. Still gets that pole suspended up in the air. So that's the only purpose of that truck right now, is just to keep that pole up in the air until these guys are ready for it. And once they're ready for it, they'll move it over and kind of fasten it to the... See, I think the cables that we're looking at right now that they're working on, I think those are Verizon cables. Those cables that those guys are working on right there. Like I said, I don't know how the crane could hit that pole if it's on the sidewalk. I've seen strange things happen, but only thing I can say is he has to explain to the company and the insurance company how that crane got on top of the sidewalk and hit the pole. Even if he hit the pole from the street, he got to explain why he was so close to the curb that he hit the pole. I mean, theoretically that shouldn't happen unless that pole is leaning across the street, but then that means you should have been driving in the first place up there. So like I said, allegedly, well, a few people clarified it, but we're still gonna say allegedly, a crane hit this pole and snapped it. So you got Fisher Ave blocked off on both sides. If you're coming up from Pocket Hill Ave, it's blocked off there. If you're coming up from, I don't even know what's that. What is that side street over there? I don't even know. Don't know it. I should know it, but I don't know it. But it's the next side street that you meet when you come down the other side. On the way down there, I walk down and I'll get the name of that street. So I should know it. I don't know why I don't know it. It's not Iroquois, because Iroquois is that street over there, right? I don't know. I don't know everything.
One of the other rapids clear out of Dallas. Check 14 Harvard Street, apartment 2. The college is supposed to trust Gloria Gomez. She could call the police. Please hurry. Not sure what's going on. Got it. Level 5 here.
So the pole or the new pole is in place. The only problem now that it's empty, so it needs to, once they get everything situated, they're going to sister that pole onto that pole temporarily. And it's probably best to do it in the daytime. Is transfer all those wires from that pole to that pole. It's a process, you know. It's not something easy. It's a few ways they do it. They start with the easiest ones first, and then the hardest ones last. Alright, somebody sent me a, I gotta read that again. Somebody sent me a, I couldn't catch it. I said the thing is I can't pull up my text messages while I'm recording. I can see them going by, but I can't.
What was the remainder?
Alright guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. I just want to show you them working on the utility pole. That's the correct name for that. It's called the utility pole because it has utilities on it. It has lights. Well, lights is electricity. It has data, which is like cable or Verizon or fiber optic. Sometimes the old Bell Atlantic wires used to be ran up there. Now it's fiber optic wires. Sometimes the fire department runs their wires up there as well. So that's why they call it utility pole, because it has a bunch of different uses. It's not just one, how you say it, just one thing on there. So you got cable, you got Eversource. It all depends on where you are, and you know what I mean. Just gonna lift that bag up. Guess that's like a bag of debris. Like I said, I'm not gonna hang out here all day until they move that pole over there, because that takes time. It's not something that happens like right away. So I'm gonna head up out of here and just want to show you what happens. That's the big size drill they use when they drill the hole. So that right there drills the hole for the base of the what you call it, the pole. Years ago, we used to call them telephone poles because we associate it with telephone lines, but they have different things on there, so it all depends on what you're going to put on there. These down here separate the cable. Who knows? That's all like low voltage right there anyway. So that's the high voltage stuff is at the very top. That's where you got your 220, 240, whatever you want to call it. But actually they got some a little bit lower than that too. So the top ones have distribution lines, but there's a lower set right. See, the camera's not going to pick it up. It's right there, right in that little. So the higher, so those are your high what you call it, high voltage on the top. So those are probably distribution going to a transformer. Then it end up going to a step down transformer somewhere. But then the lower ones are the ones that's actually feed into the house. Maybe you can see it this way. So the very, very top is your distributions. I could be wrong, but at least that's what I think it is. If I'm wrong, guys, correct me. I think that's what it is. You got a better image. Well, see, Mike, the thing is, this lighting's not the greatest lighting out here. This lighting, and city of Boston is known for having poor lighting.
Adam Bravo, can you have the call coming down, please?
All right, guys, I'm gonna walk down to that next street down there and get the name of that street before I shut this off, so that you guys will know the name of the street as well as everybody else. So back here, we call this the power plant back in the day. So this wall that I'm walking along is still all part of the New England Baptist Hospital. So when you get to the next gate, there's a gate where they have all the boilers, the they all kind of stuff, electrical equipment. One part is where they keep the gas. So like, I guess it's like, I don't know what kind of gas that is. Oh, this is still part of the New England Baptist Hospital, even though it's you can't see it. Why is this so dark? Maybe it's just says it's coming out that dark. I could put the light on, but I don't typically use the light.
Bravo 701.
701.
Sir, can you just move back code 19 for roll call, please?
Let's see. It's not Lawn, because Lawn, I think Lawn's the other street. So let's see what the street says. So this is the power plant right here. This building that we're looking at right here. Probably can't see much of it because it's at nighttime. If you look at top, there's like 3 stacks where all the boilers are running, exhaust their fumes out of there. Look, it says SC Street. This guy here, he's confused. He doesn't know what he wants to do. So it's just like the deer in the headlights. He just sits there, doesn't know what to do. He's like confused. I never seen people do it. People, you can. I see it happen all the time. You put a stone in the roadway and they get. You live up there? But how far are you going down? You can't go that way. You gotta go around. The street's blocked off. Street's blocked off. They got the power wires hanging over the street. So you just gotta go down and come back around up Huntington. Yeah. Like, come on, guys. There's a cruiser. Well, it's not a cruiser, but it's a detail officer blocking the street. Now, you got a car and 2 cones blocking the street. Now, think about this logically now. Just think about this for 1 second. Do you think that he did that just to do it, just out of the blue? Just said he wanted to park a car across the street and block it. Just leave it like that.
Has someone answered up to the...
Now just think for 1 second.
Yes, 220.
Just take 5 seconds and think. Do you think that somebody would just do that for no reason at all? Come on, just common sense has to prevail. Has to prevail. We have to exercise common sense. I don't know. Maybe because I know so much, and I'm assuming everybody else should know that. But I don't know. If I see a car blocking if I come down here, first I might be curious of why the street is blocked off. But it's also telling me I shouldn't go down there because it is blocked off. Find alternate route. That's all. Find alternate route. Now, see, it goes to show how long I've been on Fisher Ave. I didn't realize this next street says "Do not enter," but I don't know if there's a time frame on it or not. Let me look at the sign because this is the first time I've seen a "Do not enter" sign on this Fisher Ave. It might be a time frame on it though. Let's take a quick look and see. Okay, it must be a school zone down there, and yeah, so it's a time frame because that car's going straight down. But when I used to work up here, there was never always accidents.
I'm still here at 20 Pushing Ave on the side.
Yeah, so this for school bus purposes. 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. This house is pretty colorful over here. Get an image of that. All right, guys, catch you in the next one.
Yes, sir.